Good afternoon, Ms. Hearn. Thank you for agreeing to take this interview today. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us more about you?
Okay, well, my name is Kendra Hearn. I'm a first year Master of Science and Clinical Research Fellow here at Morehouse School of Medicine.
Okay. Can you tell me about your time spent at the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls? How did the opportunity come about? What did you do while you were there? Your relationship with the girls? Anything else that you'd like to share?
Okay, I was at OLAG from January to June of 2013. The internship I actually gained through Spelman College, which is where I attended for undergrad. And I mean, it was a completely amazing experience. While there, we kind of consisted of all around type leadership material for the girls. So not only were we present in their classes, we were present in residence with them. We hosted workshops. We taught English as a second language to other students in the surrounding community. Um, and we just hosted a lot of things for the girls that they might not otherwise receive.
Okay. How has this school benefited the young girls who attended there, both from your perspective or any instances that you saw or experienced, and in anything that the girls shared with you in particular?
Okay. Well, OLAG OLAG's a different school because in order to even be considered for the school, your family cannot meet a certain financial bracket, meaning, say, whatever the poverty line would be considered here in the United States of America, they would look at it for your family region, and the person would have to fall under that poverty line. The girls are in the top 10% of the country who apply to this school, and they go through an intensive testing process and an interview process before actually being accepted into the school. The school starts in the 8th grade and it will continue to the 12th grade because that's what high school is in South Africa. And I mean, I think the girls there, you really have to exemplify leadership in your previous experiences. So it doesn't necessarily have to be at school, it could be within their church community or in their neighborhoods, but they really have to show some sort of leadership characteristics in order to be able to be considered.
Okay. Can you tell me about your experiences with your girls? I know you had the opportunity to, I think, bring one here while we were at Spelman. So can you talk about that?
So, as I said, OLAG goes from 8th grade to 12th grade. I did have the opportunity to bring one of the students here with me. I got a job the summer before, and I was able to get her a ticket to come, and she spent Christmas with me and my family. And I mean, the girls there, they all come from very, very different walks of life, and the things that they've been through sometimes we can't even imagine. And she was definitely one of those girls. She had lived a life that I don't think I ever could have lived. And so getting her a ticket to come here was just, something really, really simple. And of course, she was really appreciative for it. I still keep in contact with her to this day. She's actually now entering her junior year of college, so she has one more year left. And she actually wants to get her master's here in the States. And she has said that the experience that she gained when she was here kind of gave her a different depiction of America and higher education. So that's what made her interested.
Okay, nice. Okay. So we're going to transition a bit. What is your definition of a leader?
I think that's a very difficult question. I don't think there's one definition of what a leader is, but maybe there are characteristics of what leaders do. And I say that because I don't think any one leader fits a specific mold. And if you look at different leaders, depending on what areas they're in, what type of things they do, a leader in public health might necessarily be a leader in the clinical research field, just as an example. But I think leaders in general are those people who take initiative. They're those people who work even when, you're told to stop, or even when, the money has run out, or, things like that. I think a leader really takes those things into consideration and then has the passion and the drive to continue to make things happen, even if obstacles stand within their way. So I think those things really personify some of the characteristics of a leader.
Okay. So my presentation for my course, of course, is about Miss Oprah Winfrey, which is why I asked you about your experience at her academy. So would you say that Miss Oprah is a leader?
I definitely say Miss Winfrey is a leader. The things that she accomplishes are far outside of what we know, I would say, as the general public. And so a lot of the things that I knew about Miss Winfrey, I did not know until going to her school. And I'm coming as somebody from Chicago. Miss Winfrey, the show was shot in Chicago. Even then, there were still things that I couldn't necessarily grasp the magnitude of. People also think it's weird that I call her Miss Winfrey instead of Oprah. But working for her academy, you grow a much larger respect for the things that she accomplished, because essentially every year she provides 50 to 75 girls with the chance for a new life. And that impact just trickles down. So even if she never had the TV shows or the money or any of the other philanthropic things that she does, having that school alone makes her a leader, because she's educating females in a country where females weren't always educated, where they weren't always taken seriously, and she's showing them that there is something outside of that motif, and that they will be the next leaders of South Africa or the world. And it's really up to them. So I would definitely say she would be a leader.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for
My
doing this
pleasure.
interview.